What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, before I get into this video, I want to remind you guys, as always, if you're watching this channel and you haven't subscribed to Too Raw for TV, please subscribe to Too Raw for TV. If you haven't hit that notification button, please hit that notification button so that you be notified of any and every video that drops on my channel as soon as it drops. And also, if you like or at least appreciate the content on my channel, please hit that like button. These are things that help not only my channel, but other channels in the LDBC, the Lions Den basketball community, be that much stronger. If you want to support Too Raw for TV, if you want to show some love for Too Raw for TV, if you want to, you can do so in the links in the description box. If you want to support Too Raw for TV over the Patreon, you can do so as well. I'd like to thank everybody that has supported me throughout the last couple of months, either through donations or through joining the Patreon. I thank everybody that signed up, and I will be making some videos, a lot of videos this weekend over on the Patreon. So for only $2 per month for the Patreon, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people have a lot of different things that they're subscribed to, a lot of bills. We all have them. So that's why I try to keep the price as low as possible, $2 per month. And on the Patreon, we will talk about stuff I can't talk about on YouTube, social issues, politics, and issues that are important to us. And you know what I mean by us. And do also take video requests as well. So now, having said all of that, I want to talk about Lonzo Ball for a minute. It's been a while since I talked about Lonzo Ball. And I think it's pretty much, how can I want to say this? I think the common opinion about Lonzo Ball by now is that he's at least a mild disappointment. I think most people at least agree with that. Now, if you want to call him a bust, I would. But some people have a different criteria for bust. Some people think of a guy like, I mentioned him before, people think about maybe Anthony Bennett. That's like the epitome of a bust. Maybe, what was his name? Rashid Abit. I think that was his name. That's a bust. Greg Oden, I wouldn't necessarily call a bust because injuries derailed his career more so than his playing ability. Sam Bowie was a very fine center when he could actually play. Now, was he worth the second overall pick? No, I don't think so. I think you can make some comparisons with Sam Bowie and Lonzo Ball, especially if Ball continues to have injuries. I think that's a kind of even though they don't play the same position, and they're 30 plus years apart as far as their playing career. But there are some similarities as far as their overall pick and their disappointing performance. To me, Lonzo's been a bust. And I'm sorry, but it got a lot to do with his daddy. I'm sorry. His daddy brought a lot of this on him. And people can say it's not fair, I'm sorry. But his daddy did all that bragging, ESPN, all that boasting, brought all this hype regarding his son, saying that his son was going to be better than this guy, better than that guy, and, you know, all of these different channels, ESPN, most importantly, brought that dude on, brought this self-promoting buffoon on television and took him seriously. And many people out there took him seriously. You can make the argument that the expectations for Lonzo Ball, if you were listening to his father, now, Lonzo Ball will probably be the most heavily hyped athlete since maybe LeBron at the time. Now, we all knew that he didn't have LeBron James' talent. We knew that. But you listen to his daddy get on television and say all of these things. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you kind of, I don't want to say root against Lonzo, but it's like people today just want to believe something just because they want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something sounds good, sounds extraordinary, they just want to believe it because they just, they like the guy, they put their feelings into it, so they want to believe it. They need this guy to succeed because they like him. And, it doesn't work like that. The NBA and life is not a movie. You can't will yourself to be a great player. This isn't a Rocky movie. You know what I'm saying? Where a guy with 20-something, 30-something losses all of a sudden become an unbeatable fighting machine. This isn't Rocky. This is real life. And Lonzo Ball, to me, is pretty much showing what he is. All right? He's going to be a guy who can give you some production off the bench. He's already been demoted. He's not a star. He's not an all-star. And the fact that he was voted as an all-star, what was it, last year? Was it last couple of years? Is ridiculous. He's not an all-star. And that goes to show you how unknowledgeable the average NBA fans become. All right? At best, and this is the upper ceiling for Lonzo, at first I was thinking maybe he could be Eric Snow. Maybe. But Eric Snow, while he wasn't the most talented point guard, what I remember about Eric Snow was he had one of the highest basketball IQs of any point guard of his generation. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't get hurt all the goddamn time. And while he wasn't the most spectacular point guard, he was consistent in what he gave you. He was going to give you 7, 8 points. He was going to give you 7, 8 assists. He was going to give you some production. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, Eric Snow didn't come into the NBA being touted as the next Magic Johnson. Well, I guess with his size, the next Isaiah Thomas or the next Lenny Wilkins or some stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We knew what he was, and he marginally, I guess, exceeded expectations as far as his career is concerned. This guy, Lonzo Ball, he's not a great shooter. He can't shoot free throws. He misses layups. He's soft. He's injury prone. And I think that he just doesn't, to me, have it. He doesn't have what a point guard needs in this NBA. And in this league, the point guard is the most difficult position to play. And he just doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. It's been long enough. This is his third season. You got people out there that want to baby this guy forever. Well, this is his third season, and he's showing you he's not an impact player. You know what I'm saying? He's not what you expect from a first or second or third round pick. He's not an impact player. So in my opinion, Lonzo Ball is indeed a bust. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to hear that, but the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Is he a nice guy? Probably. You know what I'm saying? I never sit there and talk about this man's personal life. I don't know whether his personal life is affecting his on-court play to an extent, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But these guys want to sit there and live a certain lifestyle and hook up with certain chicks, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even want getting into that because I just stick to basketball. But I'm not making excuses for anybody, man. He's just not getting it done on a consistent basis in the NBA. So I think Lonzo Ball's days as a starting point guard you've already starting to notice that all these sports entities have moved on from him. They've given up on him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's listening to his daddy no more because they know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You fooled some people before, but you're not going to keep fooling people. LeVar. So people know what's up. Now, the other son, LaMelo, He's better. Will he be a superstar? I don't know. Probably not. But but he's better than Lonzo. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say this, but you gotta be realistic when you look at this shit, man. Lonzo may not even be in the league in 3 more years. And it's gonna be one of those whatever happened to stories. More so than anything, he can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy. I'm not even going to speculate as to whether or not he really was injured as far as the Lakers game is concerned, because I don't know. But, at the end of the day, God just disappoints, man. He's been disappointing. But tell me what you guys think.